is actually illustrated in comic book form. So it's a graphic novel and it's a hip hop album at the same time. You want to hear the first installment? Yeah. All right, check it out. I really want to tell you about Mohammed. Not the famous prophet, but the nameless project round the block kid. His moms and pops didn't rock with that project shit. They pushed their son Constant till he qualified for boarding school scholarship. It's sorta cool when he thought of it. As an Arab kid growing in the PJs, he thought he wasn't born to fit. They called the kid Habibi. It was sorta weak and he was lucky half the time he kinda passed for Puerto Rican. Was he wrong for seeking skating to the suburbs to escape the tough terms of life and the rough words? So it's bye to Brooklyn, hi to upstate high school. To his surprise, upstate white dudes were trife too. Listen, Ahmed, you worse than them black kids. We don't want you, raghead. Go back to Baghdad. It's sad that's the straw that made the camel's back snap. He snapped back and said, one day I'll have the last laugh. He passed classes effortless, built his intellect and wit. A+ average, yet he didn't have a friend to sit and talk to or walk through the halls with. Alone like an orphan, no girls to get involved with. For college went to Boston, grades remained awesome. Just a cold look in his eyes, he matured some. He went from disadvantage to an expert in physics and mechanics. Top grades, and physically he managed to keep in shape, training both mind and body. At night, he had a private opera hobby, playing Pavarotti, secretly thinking, damn, I wish Allah would guide me and help me to release this hate I got inside me. His brain was on autopilot probably. But what you supposed to do when your autopilot's kamikaze? Just suck it all inside, G, and study hard, study more, studied all the best subjects money could afford. He studied till he scored an opportunity for studying abroad out in Saudi Arabia in the fall. Was only supposed to be for 6 months. His parents kept calling cards to get in touch. But more and more when they called, he wasn't picking up. Then finally the day came when his phone line was getting cut. But what happened to their little son? Who had he been seen with? The truth is, Mohammed's now hanging with extremists, getting bomb making and weapons training advice, growing more crazy and trife, Arabian Nights without Aladdin's lamp. He relocated to Pakistan, a terrorist cell like Bin Laden's camp. Had a plan to send him back to New York, to blast a nuke off in Times Square that would flatten half of New York. They really thought they gassed him with the smooth talk, so they was all puzzled when they seen him walking backwards like the moonwalk through their whole platoon stopped with terrorists that's running around. So when they grabbed him and spun him around, the only sound was a gasp of breath as Mohammed stepped back with a baby nuke strapped to his chest. Finger on the trigger switch, grabbing it. His finger flinched slightly as he cleared his throat and spoke in Arabic. He said, listen up, you savages and liars, you sheep-fucking, woman-hating murderers for hire. I grew up in America. Because of all this terrorist hysteria, our own fellow Americans are scared of us. We get harassed on a plane, search our bags on the train, but it's your savage fame that's bringing us a bad name. The sad things you kinda correct. America is kinda corrupt. We got a lot to correct. But one thing my parents taught me not to respect is killing folks that never had a dot to connect to the real folks you got a problem with. Why you terrorize the working man and not the congressman? I mean, it'd be one thing if you killed the politicians. Shit, half the people in our country help you try to get them. But clearly y'all don't give a shit, murdering the innocent. And I'ma put an end to it, cause point blank, I'm sick of it. And I'll admit this shit, I'm scared to try this. But the only language that you understand is violence. My name is Mohammed, the new prophet. I'm through cursing. Hope you make it to your 72 virgins.